if you're in here, I'll be right there. I just have to go and change these silly settings in YouTube. No, and we'll add. Okay. All right, come on. There we go. I'm coming back now. Hey there, Scora. Hi, Pat L. Hi, Peggy Johnson. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Brian Clan. Hi, Flower Girl. Hi, Led Zeppelin. Let me get this episode 2. Hey, not that Nikki. Hi, Ninja. Hi, Pat L. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Julietta. Hi, Christy. Hi, Anne. Hey, dude, bro. You're here in the Slack. Good. Hi, L. Jackson. Hi, Leisha. Somebody asked me in Slack, are you going to put the materials in? Well, I can't put the materials in now because I opened the box live. So I can put the materials in after if we don't finish the whole case on the live. But I don't know. I think us, the sleuths that we are, will probably finish this whole case right here on the live. We'll see what the, or it may be more involved. I don't know. Maybe they just teased us with the first case. If it's more involved, I'll upload the materials in there. Yeah, Peggy, because we're doing the HuntAKiller right now. We're going to do more on the other thing, but right now this is just HuntAKiller. HuntAKiller live. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Tam. Hi, Chatty. Hi, Deborah. Okay, I love my doggies. I'm just gonna open the box now. Hi, Evie. How are you? Hi, Miss Mary. Hey, Gigi. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Casbat. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this. I should have. Oh wait, I have a knife here somewhere. I think. Let me see. One of the knives Jimmy got me for Christmas. Okay. Box cutter knife. Okay. I was like, oh, you just close it like this. Oh, there we go. Huh. Okay. Hi, Emma. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Vala. Hi, Sarah. Okay. Hi, Pat L. So, here we are. Whoa. Ooh, look, I love tins. And we have a little tin in here. I love tins. Okay, and the tin says, this is a good tin. Ooh, it's in the evidence bag. Hold on. It's in the evidence bag. Now, imagine me, germaphobe, touching the real evidence bags with my bare hands like this and going, ooh, I've got somebody's tin in there. Yeah. Okay, but we have an evidence bag here. Notice that the evidence bag is not even marked. Has no markings on the outside of what it is. Okay. There is a SKU code. Then there's, see the little tin? It says, it has a person screaming. Okay. Ooh, we've got a ring. We've got a class ring here in the evidence bag. Let's see. Again, the evidence bag is not marked, and there's a class ring in there. Okay. And we have another pin. Okay. Oh, we've got our goal. Here's our goal. Our goal is, let me see. I have to get it right. I better just read it to you. The goal in this episode is to eliminate a suspect. Oh, that's in every episode, or okay? Let's see what it says. So we might be able to finish it online. Okay, so it says, go to the recaps for this episode. Enter the password from this box inventory card. Click on one character who cannot be the murderer, and then we're going to do the same thing and get our congratulations. They don't say what happens if you don't get a congratulations, like if you get a big like gong. They don't even tell you. Okay, now here's our inventory card, even though I told them that they should make it better than this little tiny little inventory there. So it says this month our package contains 12 items: a tin box, a class ring, a letter from the private investigator, a 911 transcript, an autopsy report, a love note, an email chain, a legal complaint, a newspaper article, a high school reunion program, witness statements, and suspect photos. Okay. So we saw the 2 evidence things, we saw the pin, and now we've got our gray investigations envelope. Oops, hold on. Okay, so I will open it. It's sealed. I didn't open any of this or play with any of this before. Hi, True Crime Curator. Hi, everybody that's come in. Hi, your best friend. Hi, Wilowick. Hi, Judy. Judy. Okay, so inside we have our letter from that was Michelle. Yeah, Michelle Gray, private investigator. So I'll read it, okay, to you guys. I hope you had the chance to look through all the material I previously sent, because I have even more for you this time. I know it might be overwhelming. No, not really, Michelle. We're a bunch of sleuths. We solved that in like less than 2 hours. But I did warn you about extensive nature of this case. The extensive nature is the Seavers case. Since you've been committed this far, I'll let you use the Deviant tracker, the investigation software on our shared desktop. You can log in with the username, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we're definitely going to use that. The software allows me to organize evidence and resources into different tabs and password protect all sensitive information. I have a unique file naming system so that the contents of each folder remain completely hidden should my login information be compromised. For starters, go to the audio tab and open the Dahlia folder using, which gives me the password. I've stored an audio file of Aura McBride's 911 call. Okay, we can see that, we'll listen to that in just a second. The details she gives match up well with the crime scene description. I also provided you with a physical copy of the audio transcript, which should help confirm your timeline. The autopsy report finally arrived back from the lab, but I've yet to receive a photo of the body. I'll keep pestering the lab and send it along with the toxicology report, which I expect to get to soon. In the meantime, I was able to conduct the remaining witness statements, so I expect you now to have a clearer picture of how each suspect and their story. There's one person I've already ruled out for lack of clear motivation or means, and their obvious sincerity. However, you and I may have conflicting opinions in that regard. To help put faces to names, I included a photo of each of the suspects taken from social media. In researching the suspects, I came across a past conflict between Charlie and Susan Lee, which seems to stem from a workplace issue. In the public record, I located a newspaper article highlighting the source of the conflict, as well as a legal complaint filed by Susan. I also dug up some emails between Susan and Charlie, since I have access to Charlie's personal accounts, plus the search waiver Sarah McDonough signed. I only just started the colossal task of searching the McDonough home, but did manage to find a cardboard box full of things Charlie kept from high school, tucked away in the back of his closet. It'll take some time for me to go through the box, but for now I sent you an old note of the suspects. Where was I? An old note one of the suspects must have given Charlie when they were teenagers. It may give you a small look into Charlie's past. While at the house, I also took a look at Sarah's cell phone. Nothing about its contents seemed out of the ordinary, save for one thing, a string of text messages between Sarah and an unknown person. At first I thought there was an error with the phone, but the messages seemed more deliberate than that. I stored the screenshots under the Deviant Tracker image tab in the Kingfisher folder, and she gives me a password for that. During the initial crime scene investigation, a ring and a mint tin were found in Charlie's car. They were both dusted for fingerprints before I sent them your way, but unfortunately nothing was recovered. The tin's design is familiar. I've seen similar merchandise at Spin City, the town record shop. At this early stage, it's unclear whether certain evidence is completely irrelevant or has the potential to uncover critical information. I've learned to never overlook or underestimate anything, or anyone for that matter. The murder has taken its toll on Chestnut Falls. I can tell that much already. Growing up, I never imagined something like this would ever transpire in my small hometown. Least of all to someone I knew. I'll try not to lose sleep over the things I can't control and continue approaching this case in a professional manner. The next time I contact you, I appreciate a great deal of progress will be made. Yeah, great. You're counting on us, Michelle. Notice how she never mentions payment, but I'm sure she's getting some. Okay. So here we have a reunion. I guess they only highlighted a few of the people. So it's class of '98 reunion, and it gives 6 p.m. registration, time capsule event, 6:30 greeting, 6:45 buffet dinner, 7:30 to 9 socializing. On the background, I can't talk tonight. Where are they now? Many members of the class of '98 found success after graduation. Reunion coordinator Arthur Hughes, that's Artie. It's funny, like I forget these people. We just dealt with them less than a week ago. I don't know what we did, and I already forget things like this. Scares me. It's like how I can't watch Bates Motel and then forget a whole season. Never mind. Has curtailed the selection of a few of our more remarkable classmates. So these people are more remarkable. So that's nice to all the others. Arthur Hughes is the top of the list because he's the reunion coordinator and he puts himself first. And it's not going in alphabetical order if you think that's what it is. No, maybe he's doing it by, yeah, okay, maybe, I'll give him that. No, yeah, he did it by last names, okay. Arthur Hughes. Chasing his dreams of being on stage, Arthur moved to New York City. New York City was a whirlwind, with roles and lovers coming and going in the ever-weaving tapestry of life. But not all great things last, and soon Arthur's intention was turned home. Arthur found his true bliss in passing on his experience to the next generation as Chestnut Falls High School's new acting coach and history teacher. Melissa Jones. Have you ever thought of where all the water goes after a summer storm? Melissa has. If you remember the head cheerleader and homecoming queen, you probably won't recognize Melissa Jones today. Melissa has gone from pom-poms and popularity to rainfall and runoff as she's now a stormwater management engineer. Charles McDonough. Not everybody seeks the prestige of an impressive resume. Some choose the quiet dignity of the everyman lifestyle. These days you can find Charles McDonough either at Main Street Drugstore and Pharmacy, diligently serving his community as the local pharmacist, or at the home, playing the role of husband to his college sweetheart, Sarah Rakowski, and the role of father to his daughter, Maggie. Since becoming a plastic surgeon, Gavin has moved to LA to open his own practice. Gavin is currently in talks to create a reality show about how he slices and dices Hollywood's elite. Please join the rest of Chestnut Falls as we wish him nothing but the best in his endeavors when he returns to the West Coast. Nita Patel. In a surprising move to absolutely no one, the former editor-in-chief of Chestnut Falls High School's school newspaper went on to a career in journalism at the Chicago Pulp, where her exposés may have changed from what kind of meat is in the chef's special to corruption at City Hall. Informed readers are still benefiting from the tenacity of Nita Patel. Then there's Randall Pennington. The class of '98 might remember Randy from his infamous birthday lap in Birthday Suit or the rumors that he was the mysterious parking lot pooper. But after losing his father to cancer, Randall found solace in the church and went from class clown to man of the cloth. These days, Father Pennington shares the word of God with his congregation outside of Chicago. Kelly Snyder. If you don't remember Kelly Snyder's face from school, you probably do from seeing it on a local bench. Kelly's reputation for being Champagne's #1 realtor might be a hyperbole, but saying her advertising is the most prolific certainly isn't. Okay. So that's that. Now let's see. We're going to need the whiteboard. We're going to have to go. Let's go. We have to go on. I don't know what to do first. We have got to go on to hear her 911 call. Hang on. What is this here? So we have, we have a statement from Sarah, the wife. Let's read this. The last time I saw Charlie was a little before 6 on the night of the reunion. I wanted to go, but Maggie had come down with a nasty cold, so I decided to stay home. Suspicious. He gave me a quick peck on the cheek, and then tucked in Maggie. He kissed her forehead and said, "Bye, Maggie, I love you. I'll see you soon." She smiled and said, "Bye, Dad Pie," and went back to sleep, and then he left. Okay, right then and there, they're trying to tell us in a subtle way that, oh, he's fawning over the daughter, but he just gave his wife a little peck on the cheek and left because he can't stand her. He hates her. He wants a divorce from her. He thinks she's cheating on him. No, my mind's going away. Okay, I kept hearing that exchange over and over. I dream about it. It's so painfully ordinary, like Charlie should be walking through the door any minute. He should be picking Maggie up and spinning her around until they're both dizzy. Now someone's going to say, wow, she's concentrated completely on Maggie because she doesn't want Charlie coming through the door, picking her up and spinning her around until she's so dizzy because she can't stand the sight of him. He should be reenacting movies, using stuffed animals and ridiculous voices. He was funny. Everyone always said it. But I wonder how many people told him directly. Did he know he made every room brighter by being in it? Maggie doesn't understand what's happening. She knows her daddy's gone, but... Sorry, I was not home all night. We only have the one car. Nothing remarkable happened until I got a call from Aura and then the police, and I feel like I'm drifting, like this is a horrible dream. Maybe I'll wake up. Tomorrow I'll come downstairs to see Charlie and Maggie watching cartoons and eating cereal out of the same stupidly large bowl. But I won't. He's gone, just gone, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to help, please. Okay, so that was her. And then we have Robin Dupree. You want to write, if you want to write down anything about that when we go to the, if you're not going to remember, write it down. Robin Dupree, her statement. I didn't see Charlie much during the reunion. I tried looking for him after it ended, but I couldn't find him. Well, I figured he left right away to go to Dimitri's, or maybe wanted to stop by his house beforehand. I'm not sure. There was some time before we were all supposed to meet, so I went home to rest a little and freshen up. Okay, so she went home to rest a little. Okay. That sounds mighty suspect. I got to Dimitri's at about 10 past 10 o'clock, late, well after the time of death. Gavin came up to me, and Nita after him. Nick was pretty late, so Nick was even later, which I found weird, but she could be trying to point that out to get the eye off of her. I thought he'd come early to help his parents or something since they own the diner. But then again, I didn't think about what everyone else planned to do. I mean, between the reunion and the dinner, I thought I'd see Charlie in an hour or so, you know? Sorry, I wish I could be of more help. A long pencil fits in a short memory. What did I just drop? Oh, okay, never mind. I see it. Never mind. Hold on, I've got pictures falling out. You know what, Michelle? You could, spring on some other envelopes for the smaller items. Okay, Nicholas Matsoukis. Greek boy. I had a good time at the party. It was nice to see everyone again. I mean, not everyone. Not that I wasn't happy to see people, but I just seen Charlie and Artie a little while ago because they live in town. I was more happy to see the people who don't live here. I'm sorry, I'm not being clear again. I wanted to talk to Charlie about something important. No, nothing major, just a personal thing. I tried to catch him after. Anyway, during the party, didn't seem like a good time. I tried to catch him after, but he was already gone. I knew I would see him at my parents', the taverna, so I wasn't too worried. I didn't like... Now, see, this is so silly. They talk about Dimitri's and they talk about the taverna. Where were they going? To Dimitri's or the taverna? I don't know. So I wasn't too worried. I didn't feel like talking to my mother while we waited for the others to show up, so I went to the bar instead. I had a drink and then I went over. By that time, that would be very easy to see if he was at the bar, really, and it could be very normal. He doesn't want to talk to his mother. Okay. I had a drink and then went over, but by the time most of the others were already there, but not Charlie. We waited, but he never showed up, and now he's never going to show up. Can we be done? I don't like thinking about this. Well, he seems a little suspicious too. Okay. Now we have Nita Patel. I got to the reunion when everyone else did, I suppose. It was a fun time. Nice to see everyone again. Charlie seemed to be in good spirits, and I remember him saying something about seeing everyone at the taverna after the reunion was over. I have no reason to believe Charlie wouldn't be there later. Who's your lead suspect? Has the autopsy been conducted yet? She could be asking those types of questions because she is a journalist. She could be trying to get information to write a story for her paper. I don't know. Okay. Fine, but who in town do you think is qualified to make the public statement? Any word travels fast enough around here. It would be more efficient just to tell Pam at the Quickies. No, I'm not deflecting. I went back to the hotel because I left my wallet, and then I went to the diner. I'm not sure when I got there, but I know Nick was very late, so she got there before Nick, and his parents were waiting for him to show. Have you questioned Mr. and Mrs. Matsoukis yet? Honestly, I've never seen an investigation run this way before. You better catch whoever did this. Sarah and Maggie haven't slept a full night since he died. So she just may be a pompous a-hole, or she may be very suspicious. Okay. Now we have an email that says, you effed up again. Okay? And this is from Charles to Susan Lee, that lady, remember? That was, we've known each other a long time. We'll get past this like we always do. Call me. Then this is a chain email. Then she writes back, you're never paying attention, and your promises mean squat. And then he writes back, I'm so sorry for all of this. I hope Flufferton is okay. I heard pigs are pretty resilient anyway, so it should be okay. I guess okay, hold on a minute. I'm sorry. We went the wrong way with the chain. Scratch that. Susan, oh my gosh. Michelle, could you have gotten an envelope for the pictures and stuff? Crap. Okay, sorry. Start again. It's you effed up again. First email is from Susan. Charlie, this is the last time I'm going to write to you about this. I like that. That's the last time. She wrote 2 other times after that. Don't you just hate those people? This is the last time. Yeah, right. I'm not going to say it again after this. No, I'm going to say it 15 times. I'm leaving the group now. No, you're not. You're just going to write more memes. Okay. Charlie, this is the last time I'm going to write you about this. I've given you the benefit of the doubt before because I know way back when You always meant well, but the seriousness of this situation has gotten out of hand. After the delivery today, I noticed once again the dose was all wrong. Poor Miss Henderson's pig woke up in the middle of surgery. Oh, that's right. She's with the veterinarian's office. Okay, so she's pissed because the dosage of the medications are all wrong, and the pig woke up in the middle of surgery, which is not good for the pig. How dare you jeopardize my practice? This isn't just about the health of the pets and the livestock of this community. This is my livelihood. She did that. She put a period after every one of those words. Where are we? I know you, Charlie. I'd like to believe you're still a good person. But I know what you do, and this town would be better off without it. So she's probably saying that he's like skimming some of the meds off or something and keep putting out a inferior. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? He's doing something. Next time this happens, I will be taking legal action, Susan. So she doesn't sound like she's going to kill him. She sounds like she's going to get rid of him legally. So then he writes back, I am so sorry for all of this. I hope Flufferton, the pig, who would name a pig Flufferton, is okay. I heard pigs are pretty resilient anyway, so it should be okay. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Well, that's a pretty poor response from a pharmacist. Okay. She says, you're never paying attention, and your promises mean squat. And he says, we've known each other a long time, S. We'll get past this like we always do. Call me. With a question mark. So there's like some weird stuff there, right? Okay. Then there's a complaint. She filed a legal complaint. Didn't just threaten the lawyer, got the lawyer. So Susan Lee, plaintiff, versus Main Street Drugstore and Pharmacy. Complaint. Comes now the plaintiff, Susan Lee, and hereby files this complaint seeking damages against defendants Main Street Drugstore and Pharmacy and its employees, collectively the pharmacy. In support, the plaintiff alleges the following. Plaintiff resides in Chestnut Falls, Illinois, is a veterinarian and the owner of Chestnut Falls Veterinarian Hospital, hereafter the hospital. Pharmacy is a place of business located in Chestnut Falls, Illinois, and employs two individuals, Mark Beal, owner, and Charles McDonough, pharmacist. Hospital orders and receives medications for its animals exclusively through the pharmacy. Hospital previously endured several incidents of negligence by the pharmacy, which had the potential to endanger animals and affect quality of work. Plaintiff was compelled to file this complaint after an incident that caused the untimely death of an animal. It was a horse in her care. The horse was admitted to the hospital for colic surgery to be performed by the plaintiff. In preparation for the surgery, the plaintiff ordered a prescription of 0.5 milligrams of diazepam from the pharmacy as a component of general anesthesia for the horse. Pharmacy filled the prescription incorrectly, dispensing a severe overdosage of 5 milligrams and mislabeling 0.5 milligrams, of which the plaintiff was unaware and therefore administered via general anesthesia to the horse before surgery. Following surgery, the horse regained consciousness and was expected to recover quickly from the anesthesia, but confined to its stall for a 2-hour period. Due to the overdosage, the horse did not regain expected control of its body and reflexes during the recovery period and thereby drowned in the drinking trough located in its stall. Upon necropsy, it was discovered the horse was administered an overdosage which originated with the pharmacy's multiple procedural mistakes. So this time you can't say he's because he taken the because he gave her an overdosage, not an underdosage. So we can scratch that one. The incident compelled the plaintiff to seek damages by reason of pharmacy's negligence and medical malpractice, of which led to the horse's untimely death and endangered plaintiff's business and reputation. whereof the plaintiff seeks compensatory damages in the amount of $150,000 together with attorney fees and court costs. Plaintiff signature, Susan Liu. Okay, more pictures, Michelle. All right. Then we have the autopsy report. Is everybody taking notes? I hope so. Don't just depend on me. Okay. So, McDonough Charles, medical examiner, Dr. Karen Duncan. Okay, so he was wearing this clothing list is a brown jacket, tweed, white collared shirt, pair of khakis, brown dress shoes, one white sock, one gray sock, blue and white striped boxer briefs. Believe me, the one white sock, the one gray sock is either going to point to that he's never paying attention, right? Just like with the medications, or it could point to trouble in paradise in the house. Dang it, why don't I have a pair of socks that match? You don't do it, okay, I don't know, just saying. Blue and white striped boxer briefs. Okay, external examination. Fully developed white male with blunt force injuries to the neck. Superficial tissue, injuries found below the thyroid cartilage, sets of superficially incised curvilinear abrasions made pre-mortem on the clavicle suggest fingernail marks associated with struggle with an assailant. So what do you think fingernail marks might mean? A woman? I don't know. Singular thumb impressions. Contusions on each side of the neck suggest complete hand grasp. Now that sounds like a large hand now. Okay. Petechia in the skin, conjunctiva of the eyes detected, large singular contusion to the front abdomen, cranial bruising of the upper left side of the head, no ligature abrasions present, no latent fingerprints or skin detected. Okay, internal examination, deep tissue injuries found below the thyroid cartilage and to the carotid arterial tissue. Contusion observed over the upper 1/3 of the esophagus, over an area of 3 by 3 centimeters. Total x-rays demonstrated fracture of the hyoid bone and laryngeal skeleton. Examination of gastric contents showed partial gastric emptying of fibrous contents, including salmon, cheese, and bread, suggesting the duration of the last meal intake was between 1 or 2 hours before death. X-rays. Oh, what did it say about x-rays? Nothing? Okay. Then it says the DNA matches the decedent, no other DNA found. These injuries are indicative of manual strangulation. Injuries to the head suggest light blunt force impact. Injuries to the abdomen suggest pressure from blunt, rounded object. Could that be the steering wheel? The male died from manual strangulation within a 1 to 3 minute timeline. How did he die within a 1 minute timeline? The pattern of the blunt force injuries to the superficial and deep tissues of the neck suggests strangulation as the fatal mechanism. Pressure, obstruction of the carotid arteries, I can't talk tonight, prevented blood flow to the brain, and pressure on the jugular veins prevented venous blood from returning to the brain, resulting in asphyxia. Body temperature taken at the scene. Rigor and livor mortis and stomach contents approximate the time of death between 9:30 and 10, consistent with preceding reports. And then we have a illustration of some of the trauma there. Okay. All right. and hang on. Okay, now we're going to listen to the 911 call. Oh, yeah, she sent me these pictures. Michelle, be a good idea if she sent me pictures without labeling who this is. Some lady buying, what is it, apples, peppers? Nothing to who it is. Okay, let me see what else we have here. This is the stuff she took from his memory box. This is probably his wife or something. Who's that? Gavin? I don't know. This is probably Nita Patel, I'd guess. This is probably Susan Lee, I betcha. Okay. So we have an article that goes along, prize horse dies drowns in vet stable. A local couple is seeking millions of dollars in damages after their prize horse was found dead in his stall following a trip to the vet Monday morning. John and Julia Cohen expected to pick up their horse known as Captain Cantor at the Chestnut Falls Veterinarian Hospital when they were informed that he had drowned in his own drinking trough. The racehorse had been at the veterinarian hospital for 2 days for a colic-related surgery. Colic is a common term for a variety of gastrointestinal conditions in horses and does not need to be life-threatening if treated with proper veterinarian care, as confirmed by the American Association of Equine Practitioners. According to a source close to the couple, Captain Cantor was on track to place high in the next Windmere Run horse trails, barring any complications in his recovery. This kind of negligence has cost us not only our future winnings, but one of the best beasts that God has ever put on this green earth, John Cohen said of the deceased. Jesse Dunn, a horse breeder and Chestnut Falls resident, said the 3-year-old gelding was known to be the best one of their 4 horses that the Cohens own. The couple purchased the horse a year ago and had big expectations for her development in the race circuit this year. The captain was a shoo-in for any race John and Julia could sign him up for, according to Dunn. He was named that for a reason, and I can hardly believe that Dr. Lee would let something like this happen. Dr. Susan Lee, the owner of Chestnut Falls Veterinarian Hospital, denies that she is fully to blame for the death of Captain Cantor. I assure you the burden of this loss does not fall solely on my shoulders. Of the Chestnut Falls Veterinarian Hospital, said Dr. Lee, it takes more than one person to make an error of this magnitude, and I would urge any investigator to look into who labeled and supplied the medication that contributed to this tragic loss. Charles McDonough, head pharmacist at the Main Street Drug Store and Pharmacy, declined to comment at this time. Then there was this little letter he kept, so nice. Looks like it's never been touched by human hands. Charlie, February 13th. Oh, that's my son's birthday, February 13th, 1998. Look at that. Okay. This is my 5th time trying to write this, so fingers crossed it actually turns out right this time. Today, I realized what I want the rest of my life to look like. Don't freak out. I promise this is a good thing. It's pretty clear that my parents will need me to take care of the farm sometime soon. They aren't young, and I'm the only kid. It's hard, but I'm good at the work. I'm all right knowing that I have a future of long days and dirt under my nails ahead of me. That's just the way life is going. And then there's you. Your eyes, your smile, how you squeeze my fingers when you hold my hand. I'm so proud of you and your acceptance into UC, but When I try to think of my life, I can't imagine you not in it. That's not true. I can, but it hurts to think about. I'm not going to be stupid and say, we've never fought. You made bad decisions, and I always lose my temper. Told you. We're not perfect, but the past is the past, and we're too good together to let stupid mistakes get in our way. Today I thought about what could be our early mornings in the far-off future when I come back in from milking the cows to make you fresh eggs and coffee. And one day there will maybe even be kids to tell your mom and me fell in love in high school stories too. Lifelong sweethearts, like it's a movie. Okay, delusions of grandeur. Okay, she already had her life figured out how it was going to be, and it was going to be like a movie. I love you so much that I have to shut my eyes so tight, and when I open them, I see stars. And she wrote little stars, drew little stars here. I love you so much I can barely breathe. Okay, that's how I know what I need the rest of my life to look like. Promise me that my future will have you in it. All my love forever. Who do you think signed this? It isn't Sarah. I thought he married his high school sweetheart. It's Robin. It's Robin. We're going to go back and read her statement. Robin, XOXO. P.S. When I got home, I listened to Jules' morning song over and over and over. It's track 6 on your mix. CM and RD forever with an exclamation point. Okay? All right. So, let's go read Robin's statement again because she's the jilted one. Robin's statement. I didn't see Charlie much during the reunion. I keep dropping my stuff. I tried looking for him after it ended, but I couldn't find him. Well, I figured he left right away to go to Dimitri's, or maybe he wanted to stop by his house beforehand. I'm not sure. There was some time before we were all supposed to meet, so I went home to rest a little and freshen up. I got to Dimitri's at about 10:10. Gavin came in after me. You should have been mine. Okay. And Nita after him. Nick was pretty late, which I found weird. I thought he'd come early to help his parents since they own the diner, but then again, I didn't really think about what everyone else planned to do. I mean, between the reunion and the diner, I thought I'd see Charlie again in an hour or so, you know. Sorry, wish I could be of more help. Okay, so that's not looking good for her, just saying. Okay. Okay, let's go look at, we gotta look at the online stuff. Did we look at all the pictures here? Yeah, we did. All right, so hold on. I've got to go look at all these things she told me to pull up now. For starters, go to the audio tab. We got to go to the audio tab, okay? So hang on. How come it's giving me this silly one that you can log in? Oh, hold on a minute. What is it giving me? Oh, hold on a minute. A minute. Oh, hang on. I've got to log in. That's why. Telling me I can log in with this. Oh, Michelle. Finally. Wow, 3 times, Michelle. Okay. So, hang on. I'm going to bring this over there. So, we've got to go to the audio. And she told me to pick out Dahlia, right? Okay. Let me see here. Okay, 911 call.
911, what's your emergency?
He's dead.
Okay, can you tell me where you are?
I can't believe it. He's dead. Please send help.
Can you?
I don't know what to do. He was just... I saw him in his car.
Can you tell me where you are, ma'am?
I'm at the Grove.
Okay, and where is that?
It's not far from
You have to be more specific, ma'am.
His car is on the side of the road. I just saw him.
Which road?
By the beginner.
Which road, ma'am?
Steps, Willow Lane.
Okay.
Near Poplar, please. You have to come quick.
Police are on the way to you right now, ma'am.
I can't believe he's dead. Oh my God.
Stay on the phone with me, ma'am, okay? What's your name?
Aura.
Last name? Hello?
McBride.
Okay. Do you know the deceased?
What?
Who is dead?
My cousin, Charlie Mack. He's just sitting in his car. It looked like he was sleeping.
Is there any blood?
No, not that I can see. The passenger door is open. Lights are still on.
Are you sure he's dead?
Yes, I shook his shoulder. I tried to wake him up. He won't wake up. He's dead. Please come quick.
Okay. Stay where you are, ma'am. The police will be with you shortly.
Okay, so. Okay. So let's see what else. Let's read the transcript, okay? Let's have the 911 call. Where did I put that? Hold on. All right. All right, so that transcript of that call was 911, what's your emergency? Caller says, he's dead. Okay, can you tell me where you are? She says, I can't believe it, he's dead. Please send help. Dispatcher says, can you? She says, I don't know. Dispatcher says, can you tell me where you are, ma'am? She says, I'm at the Grove. He says, okay, and where is that? And she says something inaudible. He says, you have to be more specific, ma'am. She says, his car is on the side of the road. I saw him just a few... Which road? Again, inaudible. Which road, ma'am? Willow Lane. Okay. Then she says, near Poplar. Please, you have to come quick. Dispatcher says, police are on their way to you right now, ma'am. She says something inaudible again. He says, stay on the phone with me, ma'am. What's your name? She says, Aura. Last name. Hello. McBride. Okay, do you know the deceased? What? Who is dead? My cousin, Charlie Mack. He was sitting in his car. It looked like he was sleeping. Is there any blood? No, not that I can see. The passenger door is open. Lights are still. Are you sure he's dead? Yes, I shook his shoulder. I tried to wake him. He won't wake up. He's dead. Please, come quick. Okay, stay where you are, ma'am. Police will be with you shortly. Okay, so let me see. Now we can see what is over here. What else is over here? Databases? See, this is a different... She didn't give us passwords to any of this stuff. Well, maybe she did. Hold on, she gave us a... I don't really see which other one she gave us. Hold on. Kingfisher. All right, let's go to find Kingfisher documents. Where are we looking for this? Images. That's where we are. Where's Kingfisher? Here we go. Okay. Hold on, I've got to put the password in. Texts. Ooh, those are big texts. Oh, these were the ones on Sarah's phone that went to a source we don't know. Good private investigator. Okay. So why would Sarah's phone have an N? Are you there? Of course. Maggie okay? Sleeping. Thank God. See, put her to sleep. Wait a second. This is Charlie. C, put her to sleep. Good, what's up? Okay, we've got code, and we're used to code because of Sievers. She was involved in the murder. If this happened tonight, and this person, is this person N? N? Yeah. N. Nita? Could that be Nita? Are you there? Of course. Maggie okay? Sleeping. C put her to sleep. What's up? Okay. What is this? Pig Latin? No, I don't know. This has got to be something. They have a code going on here. Oh. This is Pig Latin, isn't it? No, I think it's Pig Latin. Hours? Does anybody see a pattern in this? Maybe it's phonetic. Equizering. Zeal. Tufungus. I don't know. Maybe it's backwards. RGGRZ QE. Not Pig Latin. Other language? No way is that a language. That's not a language, it's a code. We've got to, okay, what could this word be? ZIOL. Oils. oils. Take the Z out of every word. I don't know. There's got to be something here. O equals L? 0 equals L? Z equals S or T? Well, let's see what else there is, okay? He dead? Or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. Note, these messages were exchanged. Oh, wait a minute. Several months. Why does it look like that night? Okay, so this is several months before. This is Nita Patel, I bet you, with this N here. All right. How do we get back? Oh, no, that's not good. Now what happened? What the freak just happened? This is from last week. Oh, here we go. Okay. Images. Don't, oh, she's going to make us do this again. Okay, text number 2. More of this stuff. So we've got to figure this out. We're going to read what she says. Go back. This one. Paul's Pizza and Subs. Order time 9:12 p.m. 1 meatball, 1 kid's chicken tenders. Who is that? What the heck is that about? Sarah, that's her. She went and she got a meatball sub and kids chicken tenders. Order time, is this the night of the thing? 9:12 p.m. Why would she, if her daughter was asleep, be ordering kids chicken tenders? Very suspicious, isn't it? Okay, let's see what she says about these texts and stuff around there. During the initial, let me see. No, here. A string of text messages between Sarah and an unknown person. At first I thought there was an error with the phone, but the messages seem more deliberate than that. I stored the screenshots under Deviant Tracker's images in the Kingfisher. What does she doesn't even say a thing about this pizza receipt. All right, let me, oh boy, let's see here. And everything else we can't get into here because she didn't give us any passwords till the next. Well, I get, yeah, I know a lot of people do dreaming. And, you know, a lot of people split a meatball hero, too, depending on how big it is. So that just, it doesn't mean she was eating alone also. But we have to go with the obvious here. All right. Okay. So, we have to eliminate a suspect. That is our goal. Now here I have a ring. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm going to go into the evidence bag in bare hands, something I would never do in real life. Grab a ring that might have been on the deceased person. Okay, so it says the high school name on the front. Does it say anything in the inside? Nope. No engraving. Oh, wait a minute. It's Charles's. It's got CM on the side. Hey, those are my initials, CM. Okay. My before I got married. Okay, so those are mine, and then it has the class of 1998 on that side. So this is what, you know what? I know who did it. It was Robin. She grabbed his ring, said, "You damn bastard. This was supposed to be given to me, and you gave it to that stupid Sarah, and you married her, and you were supposed to be mine." And she grabbed the ring, and she dropped it when she panicked. Robin killed him. Case closed. Well, who's with me on that one? Robin killed him, and she grabbed the ring from his finger because this should have been hers all those years. She's pissed. She was beyond pissed. He was supposed to help her on the farm. He was supposed to be her husband, and look what he did to her. Can I test that theory? That's what I think it is, but we can't go by just what I think it is. So, we've got that. Now, we got the tin. Let's see if we can tell anything from the tin. The ring was found on the passenger seat of the car, isn't it? That will look again. So we've got R. Okay, and inside, oh, there's a prescription in here. One of the doctor's prescriptions. I'm gonna go bring this. I'll bring this to the pharmacy. Can you see it? I'd like to just bring this to the pharmacy, see what they say. It's a prescription for Arthur Hughes for diazepam. Dispense 60 for anxiety. Refill 6 times. Generic substitution, okay. And then this is from Dr. Foster, MD, General Clinic. This document contains security watermarks and other security features. Prescription is void if more than one prescription is written per blank. So, Artie needed the medication that the horse had. But what doesn't make sense, the horse had too much medication, not too little. I don't know who filled the script, it doesn't say. It's just the prescription from the doctor that you bring to the pharmacy. generic for Valium. That's what the horse OD'd on. So I would say if it was like the pig, that the pig was waking up and they were skimping, that they were like substituting sugar pills or something in there and then giving meds to Artie or something. But what's going on with this? It just says refill 6 times. Xanax, okay. What is it? Oh, okay. Valium, a horse OD'd. Wow, no, he didn't OD. The horse drowned in the water trough because he had too much medication. The pig woke up during the surgery because he had too little medication. So that is a false prescription. So are you saying that, what do you mean it's a false prescription? You're saying he was in cahoots with this doctor that wrote a prescription for Artie? No. Charlie was the pharmacist. Charlie took the prescription. It was switched. What do you mean it was switched? What do you mean it was switched? He wasn't paying attention? Is that what you're saying? And he gave Charlie, he gave Artie the horse's medication, and he gave the horse Artie's medication. Because it's not anything to do with drugs with Charlie. He's just losing his mind. He's not paying attention. He's ADHD. He's all over the place. He can't even match his socks. He's confused all the time. There's no message. Doctors always put message. No. No date on it. Maybe he purposely gave Artie something different than Artie wanted. I think he was confused. I think that's why he has different color socks on. I think that's why he's making mistakes all the time. Yeah, controlled substances would never have refills. Milligrams? Yeah, it doesn't even, I don't even think it said, does it? Let me see. Nope, doesn't even say. Doesn't even make sense. Just says diazepam, dispense, number 60. Oh, unless number 60 is, what's number 60? Is number 60 5 milligrams? He took the horse medication. I used to take Xanax and I took Valium and I got diazepam. And then the tin was something that she said was found in that Spin City shop. Okay, what else? Examine each item carefully. Look for clues and connections between items. Feels like you completed this episode or are stuck. Go to this thing for hints. Let's go to this other thing. Hang on. Let's go to some other thing. Hang on. Episode 2. password. Remember, they have lots of different cases. If you want to order your own case, you can go to the community post, and there's a special code where you can get 20% off. And there's a, oops, why is that? This one, I always have, this one is always so sensitive. Oh my gosh, this one here. Oh, get out of here. See, the first time I had to open a username, and now I can just go here and just put a password. It doesn't make sense. Unless, I don't know.
You guys will break the case.
Yeah, I can't get this. Look, can you just come here for a second? Oh, I can't get this password. Just type, here, just type this password into there, because I have to be typing it correctly. I don't know, I've done it 5 times. Right there.
Okay. How can you type it up?
Yeah, no, it's not on, I don't think.
Okay, let's get all that back at here. Backspace. Oh, it's right there. So, you can't tell if it's caps lock?
Yeah, it's so stupid, isn't it? Yeah, but it's not on caps, because I just was typing.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go like this. Shift. M.
Don't say it.
Okay.
So crazy.
Hang on, let me try again then. I got it now, hang on. This is not right then. Trying. How can that be? Let me try one more thing. What is that right there?
That's from last week.
I can't get to that? You just gotta
Well, I don't think it'll work. Let me
do
see.
that? Try.
Click on enter.
Right now?
Yeah.
Hang on. How come? What does that matter? What that thing down there? What is that? That one right there, the middle one.
No, that's my Google.
Okay.
No.
Okay, go back then. Try it one more time then. You gotta go to www.HuntAKiller Class whatever recaps, right?
Yeah, that's where I went.
Yeah.
Here, watch. What?
Yeah.
Right? Episode 2.
Okay.
Oh, we're in the wrong... Oh, hold on a minute. Wait a second. We're in the wrong one. That's what it is. That's what happened last week. We gotta go here. Okay, now try it. That's what it was. Oh, that happened last week. They should say that. They don't have clear
Yeah.
instructions.
Let me see. Let's
Oh, because you probably put the cap locks on because you thought it wasn't on or something.
Okay, well, I'll try it. Here, you do it.
Is it on?
No, it's not working.
All right, let me see it. Seriously.
How come you can't tell if the caps lock's on?
Oh, you got too many things in there. Way too many things.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's definitely that way. It's not working there. Let me try this now. It doesn't. I have to get a new keyboard. This keyboard is really craptacious. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding.
So that means whatever you
So
did.
wait, I've got to go somewhere else and see if the cap locks is on. No, how can I
It
tell?
is. You just hit W. It's a
I
capital
know,
W.
but did it just go to that? Okay,
watch.
so okay, take the cap locks off.
Look,
Okay.
I had it off. Now they're
Okay.
off.
Now let me go back.
Good luck, man. I don't know what that
This doesn't work. We're in real trouble.
is. You sure you're in the right part now?
Yeah.
There
We're
you go.
in. Okay. Oh boy, that was scary. Okay. All right. Now let's see.
Look, that's your way.
Jimmy,
You should do it.
I'm online. Loudness. Decibel level. Okay. So, all right. So look, these are our pictures. Let's see. So we have. I was right. Susan Lee. Okay. Then this is Sarah, his wife. Okay. Then I told you this guy over here was Gavin. Yep. And Nita, I had Nita right. And who's this? Antonio. We haven't had a statement from Antonio, have we? I don't think so. Artie, there's Artie. Okay, Artie. And then we have Robin. This is the jilted one. And I don't see our other person in the white dress. Oh, we got rid of her. We crossed her off. That was what we did last week. All right, so we've got to get rid of one of these people this week. We know absolutely nothing about Antonio, so we know it's not going to be him. Okay? Nita's still somebody. She's still somebody, a suspect. She's definitely a suspect. So is he. I don't know who we're supposed to get rid of unless it's going to be Nick. Or Nita, but it can't be Nita. It definitely can't. We didn't have anything about Gavin, but he's suspicious anyway. Now it says like, oh, we're going to get some more hint. Oh, we're going to get a okay, we get some hints here. A letter from the private investigator hint. The PI has given you access to help solve a puzzle in this box. You may go to use one of, oh, we have a decoder. Okay, we got to use the freaking decoder. Okay, let's see what else we get a hint before we go off on that. Read through the autopsy to confirm the cause. We did. The cause of death, and we got that. There is a document. We got that. That's not a hint. The type of cipher used in these messages is hinted at somewhere within this document. Deviant Tracker has a tool to help crack the cipher. Okay, text messages reveal. What does that mean, reveal? Click on that or we're going to get the answer. See if each witness statement corroborates with given time evidence and note any suspects who had an alibi during the time of the murder. Should I hit this reveal? I don't want to hit this reveal. Oh, they're going to give it to us. No, we don't. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to go to the tools? Deviant Tracker has a tool. Scooter. Hold on, let me see. Let's go to the Deviant Tracker. This lady, why doesn't she just say it when we're already there? Deviant Tracker. Go to the Deviant Tracker. Tools. Manual decoder. Enter the encrypted messages into the blank box to substitute an encrypted letter with a plain text letter. What? Hold on a minute. Then there's I'm not going to do it manually. What's the automatic decoder? enter the text here, the decrypted text. Oh, so it's going to tell us anyway. So let me just go. Oh my gosh, really? Images. Okay, so it's just going to automatically reveal it anyway, so I don't even know why they went through all of that crap. So here's the message. Sarah, are you there? Of course. Maggie, okay. Sleeping. See, put her to sleep. Good. What's up? I can't do this anymore. He refuses to believe anything is wrong. See? See? I told you she's very unhappy in that marriage. N says, I know. This is Nick. N is not Nita. Nita can probably be Nick from the diner. I know. It won't be much longer. He'll have to realize then. Promise? Are you in bed? No, I'm in the kitchen. Go out on the porch and call me. He won't hear. All right. Give me a minute. Definitely not Nita. That's Nick. She's having an affair with Nick. I told you. And that's why Robin is so pissed off, because you see, Charlie, you married her because you thought she was prettier than me, but she never loved you. No, she never loved you at all. And she cheated on you. And then, so Robin, but why would Robin kill him when Robin could have got him back? See, he could have been Robin's now. But maybe she figures he wasted her whole life. I don't know. Anyway, now we can't eliminate Nick for sure. Nick has a motive. Sarah has a motive. I think Nita's going to be. Let's read about Nita Patel. Now, Nita's the one that's just like really upset at that, how they're handling the investigation. But we know Nick cannot be eliminated, right? We know he cannot. We know Sarah cannot be eliminated. Sarah, I was home all night. We only have the one car. Nothing remarkable happened until I got a call from Aura, and then the police. I feel like I'm drifting, like all this is some horrible dream. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and come downstairs to see Charlie and Maggie watching cartoons and eating cereal out of the same stupidly large bowl. But I won't. He's gone, just gone. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, please let me know if there's anything I can do to help, please. So she's a suspect because she also got the pizza or whatever she got at that restaurant, the pizza place. Then we've got Robin. We can't eliminate Robin because she's missing for a large amount of time right when the murder occurred. She can't be eliminated. Nick. Let's see, now that we know Nick's having an affair with Charlie's wife, let's read this statement again. I had a good time at the party. It was nice to see everyone again. I mean, not everyone. Not that I wasn't happy to see people, but I had just seen Charlie and Artie a little while ago because they live in town. I was more happy to see the people who don't live here. I'm sorry, I'm not being clear again. I wanted to talk to Charlie about something important. No, nothing major. It was just a personal thing. Anyway, during the party didn't seem like a good time. I tried to catch him after, but he was already gone. I knew I would see him at my parents' the taverna, so I wasn't too worried. I didn't feel like talking to my mother. While we waited for the others to show up, I went to the bar instead. Did anybody check at the bar? I had a drink and then I went over. By that time, most of the others were already there, but not Charlie. We waited, but he never showed up. And now he's never going to show up. Can we be done? I don't like thinking about this. No way is he going to be eliminated. Then we have Nita. I got to the reunion when everyone else did. I suppose it was a fun time. Nice to see everyone again. Charlie seemed to be in good spirits, and I remember him saying something about seeing everyone at the taverna after the reunion was over. I had no reason to believe Charlie wouldn't be there. Who is your lead suspect? Has the autopsy been conducted yet? Remember, she's a journalist, though. Fine. But who in town do you think will be qualified to make the public statement? And word travels fast enough around here. It would be more efficient just to tell Pam at the Quickies. No, I'm not deflecting. I went back to the hotel because I left my wallet, and then I went to the diner. I'm not sure who I got there when I got there, but I know Nick was very late, and his parents were waiting for him to show. Have you questioned Mr. and Mrs. Matsukas yet? Honestly, I've never seen an investigation run this way. You better catch whoever did this. Sarah and Maggie haven't had a full night since he died. Okay, and then we have, remember, Susan, who's really pissed and even had a so who are we going to eliminate here? And then we have Robin's letter. Who are we going to eliminate? Thanks, Choking on Ashes. How big a man was Charlie? Let me see. You read the autopsy report. He is 6'1", 151 pounds. Good question. Blue eyes, brown hair. Birth date 3/22/1980. You have to go to the restroom, your best friend? So, anything else that you can think of to look at to eliminate someone? You missed the first part. Bethany's. Okay. 2 scooter. Chick. It was epic. Thin for 6'1". Thin, 151 pounds. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's skinny for a man. You're right. I think I need to not be here because I got this gift from my mom. Wait, Allie, which one did you get? Did you get class of 98? They have different different cases. Is it class of 98? Your afternoon chores here? Carolyn, eliminate a woman. Why? Ring could slip off. Because he was losing weight, you say? Well, we don't know that he lost weight, though. I think it's more likely Robin pulled that freaking ring right off his finger. I don't know where my high school ring is. Your son's skinny, 6 foot, 137. You can't fatten him up. We should have a murder board. Well, we do. We have a whiteboard I can pull out. You need me to pull out the whiteboard? I can put up a whiteboard. I have a whiteboard. Hang on. Do we need to look at anything here anymore? We got the hint there. We did all these. Well, we need this. I have to just pull this over because I don't want to have to go into that stupid password thing again. Yeah, me too. I'm thinking, like, where the heck is mine? I don't know. Who knows? You spend so much money on those rings and you don't wear them. Okay. You don't want to cheat? Did you get class of 98? There's other cases. Bye, Allie. Bye, Allie. Bye. Okay, so Sarah. Oh no, I don't have to write on this. I have typing. What am I doing? Sarah, affair with Nick. Nick. Can't eliminate those. Excuse me. Who else did we have? Sarah's hubby, yeah, but she was cheating on him. She didn't care for him at all. She just married him to spite Robin. Robin, Nick. Oh, Nita. Can you reread Artie's statement? Yes. Artie would be in the first one. Hang on. I feel like we're in the jury room. Hold on. Okay. All right, Artie's statement. Okay. I was at the school until 9:45. I was cleaning up the overwhelming success of the reunion. He is a narcissist to the 9th degree. He was the arranger of this. He was the one that arranged this whole reunion. So he's got to give himself a lot of self-praise. There he goes. The overwhelming success. It's the best reunion ever. No, he didn't say that. I'm putting that in there. But then he says, listen, which is no surprise, seeing as I put it together. His arm must be sore from patting his own back all the time. There were a few minor hiccups, but thankfully no one made an ass of themselves. Truly a remarkable feat, given that Gavin Nash was in attendance, so he was very rifled by Gavin Cumming, the plastic surgeon. Aura volunteered to stick around and help put the tables away. I assumed she did so, but I was mostly straightening up the cafeteria and ensuring all of the fundraising money was properly accounted for. So, oh, really? He's into the fundraising money, isn't he? And he might have a drug problem. That doesn't go together well. So I didn't see much of her as I was about to leave. I noticed the custodial closet was ajar, and I took a quick peek inside, only to find it was in utter disarray. I did my best to pick things up, but now I'll have to apologize to Mr. Fitzpatrick on Monday morning for how inconsiderate my fellow alumni were to his workstation. Right, he's got to apologize to how they were. Why didn't he clean it up if he was their big arranger? Regardless, I still made it to the taverna right around 10. So Artie was gone, or Artie cannot be eliminated. I was worried that I'd be late, but Antonio was the only one there. So, okay, Antonio was there first. He's lying. No, maybe he's not. Antonio was the only one there. The others showed up over the next 20 minutes or so. Everyone seemed normal except that Gavin showed up with soaking wet hair that was dripping water onto his shirt. I guess the perpetual pretty boy felt he had enough time to go back to the hotel to shower, but not enough time to properly use a towel. Anyway, we were waiting for Susan and Aura to arrive when we got a phone call from Aura with the terrible news about Charles. I imagine it'll take some time for all of us to recover from this tragedy on what would have been a perfect night. So he's pissed, too, that it ruined his perfect night. Okay, your chat is not working. I see you. Sorry, the toxicology report has not been in. It's delayed. The toxicology report will be sent along, Michelle said, when it's ready. Anything else? Artie isn't going to want anything to go wrong, including a murder. Who's running away fast? Where's Artie's legitimate alibi? Who? Antonio was there first, but we don't have even a statement from Antonio, I don't believe. Let me see. Unless we have one from last week. Let's see about Antonio. Oh, we do have one from Antonio. Hold on a minute. Antonio's probably going to be the one because we haven't heard a thing about him. I left home for the reunion at about 5:45 p.m. I told Luis, my son, I would be home late because I planned to meet up with old friends at Dimitri's Taverna. Oh, so it is Dimitri's Taverna. That is so silly that they just don't call it one name. I saw Charlie at the reunion, but we didn't talk as much because we had seen each other earlier that day at the pharmacy. Isn't he the one that... Who owns the record shop? Okay. I left the reunion at about 9, maybe a little after. I was in the parking lot for a bit. I thought I saw Charlie drive off with someone, but I don't know for sure. I arrived at the diner too early, so that jives with what Artie just said. I was the first one there, so he's right about that. I wanted to catch up more with everyone before I brought Slovaki home for Luis. But even Artie didn't show up for a while. And then I found out Charlie was dead. I don't know anything else, I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe we can eliminate Antonio, I think. He was the first one there. If he was the first one there, he was there before Artie, and Artie said that he arrived... Hang on. He arrived... at 10. The time of death for Charlie is (9:30) and 10 o'clock. Okay, so time of death is between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. He was there before 10. But I think that we don't know anything about whose pizza receipt that is. Why would they have that pizza receipt in there and it not be anything? And there's nothing about it in here about what it is. Any idea what we're doing? Who are we going to eliminate? Autopsy said 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Right. Sure, ordered dinner delivered. Sue ordered dinner delivered? You think that's what she did? No, not Sue. You mean Sarah, his wife, the one that's cheating on him. Why didn't this Michelle private investigator tell us anything about that pizza? Let me see. In researching the suspects, I came across a past conflict between Charlie and Susan Lee, which seems to stem from a workplace issue. Okay, we know that. I've only just started the colossal task of searching the McDonough home, but did manage to find a cardboard box full of things Charlie kept from high school, tucked away in the back of a closet. It'll take some time for me to go through the box, but for now I sent an old note one of the suspects must have given Charlie when they were teenagers. It may give you a small look into Charlie's past. While at the house, I also took a look at Susan's cell phone. Nothing about its contents seemed out of the ordinary, except for one thing, a string of text messages between Sarah and an unknown person. At first I thought there was an error with the phone, but the messages seemed more deliberate than that. I stored the screenshots under the deviant tracker images. Okay, we already know that. During the initial crime scene investigation, a ring and a mint tin were found in Charlie's car. They were both dusted for fingerprints before I sent them your way, but unfortunately nothing was recovered. The tin design is familiar. I've seen similar merchandise at Spin City, the town record shop. At this early stage, it's unclear whether certain evidence is completely irrelevant or has the potential to uncover critical information. I've learned to never overlook never overlook or underestimate anything or anyone for that matter. This murder has taken its toll on Chestnut Falls. I can tell that much already. Growing up, I never imagined, blah, 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 blah. She doesn't mention this pizza receipt. So what do we do? The mint tin could have been Artie's. The mint tin could have been Artie's. You're right. You're right. You are right. Right. You're absolutely right. The mint tin could have been Artie's. That's good, dude, bro. You're right there. And he dropped it while killing Charlie. So Artie cannot be eliminated. Artie can definitely not be eliminated, so we know that much. Sarah can't be eliminated. Nick cannot be eliminated. Robin cannot be eliminated. Okay? We did figure out the code. It's from Nick. Okay, so very good, dude, bro. That must be, that could very possibly be Artie's. Now, who owns Spin City Records? Remember, wait a minute. Spin City Records was owned by, let's see. Susan is the veterinarian. Aura is the lawyer. We ruled her out. Charlie's cousin Nita, freelance journalist. Gavin, the plastic surgeon. Sarah, Charlie's wife. Nicholas is a neuroscientist. Where is our Spin City Records? Hold on a minute. Spin City Record Shop is right next door to the pharmacy. It's located right next door to the pharmacy. Okay, and I forget who owns it. We were told who owns it. Paul's Pizza and Subs. W. We figured out. Yeah, we did. Yeah, there was a tool. There was a tool that did it for you, Kathy. It was from Nick. It was from Nick. I'll show it to you. Okay, so who else did we have here? We should have one other. Susan. We can't leave out Susan because she had this big rift about that horse. Please pay. Okay, you want the 911 call? All right, hang on. Let me get that up. All right, first, before we do that, I'm just going to show the text message to Kathy because she doesn't remember. Here's the text messages. Here, can you see them, Kathy? That's the decoding, and the end has to be Nick. Okay? She was stepping out on her husband with Nick. All right, let's see now. And who knows, could Robin and Charlie have already been having an affair? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Christy Holland, for the super chat. Thank you. Okay. It had the initial N. What had the initial N? The ring has, oh, that. Oh, the ring has, yeah, Charlie's. Hold on, let me get the audio now. 911 call. Dahlia. Where was my password for that? The Dahlia folder. All right, hang on.
What's your emergency?
He's dead.
Okay, can you tell me where you are?
I can't believe it. He's dead. Please send help.
Can you?
I don't know what to do. He was just... I saw him in his car.
Can you tell me where you are, ma'am?
I'm at the Grove.
Okay, and where is that?
It's not far from cars.
You have to be more specific, ma'am.
His car is on the side of the road. I just saw him.
Which road? Which road, ma'am?
Willow Lane.
Okay.
Near Poplar, please. You have to come quick.
Police are on the way to you right now, ma'am.
I can't believe he's dead. Oh my God.
Stay on the phone with me, ma'am, okay? What's your name?
Aura.
Last name? Hello?
McBride.
Okay. Do you know the deceased?
What?
Who is dead?
My cousin, Charlie Mack. He's just sitting in his car. It looked like he was sleeping.
Is there any blood?
No, not that I can see. The passenger door's open. Lights are still on.
Are you sure he's dead?
Yes, I shook his shoulder. I tried to wake him up. He won't wake up. He's dead. Please come quick.
Okay. Stay where you are, ma'am. The police will be with you shortly.
Yeah, Aura's already ruled out and we are already correct, so she's not a suspect. Okay, so thinking as a game developer, they may want to have it last for as many boxes as possible, so making Sarah suspect is key. Well, it could be Nita or Nick, but we can't rule either of them off because Nita is just too pompous in her information there, so we can't. Looks to me like Antonio is the only one. That we can rule out. It just seems that way to me. Robin? No. Artie? No. Susan? No way. Nope. Nick? Gavin? It looks like, I don't know. Who didn't drive a car that night? I think it's venting and all a misdirect. Kind of going with Antonio now. Who is Nita to the victim? No, Nita's not his cousin. Aura is his cousin. The vet could have drugged him or supplied the drug. Who is the husband of the cheater? Would you want... Well, now they're saying... I thought it was Nita first, then I thought it was Nick when I saw the decoded messages. Now everybody's going back to still be Nita, and they're just trying to make us think it's Nick. Nash. Could be Nash. You're right. A woman couldn't strangle a guy easily. Well, I wish they would have given us... told us... if it was a man's hands or a woman's hands that were around his neck. But they did say, let's see, there were fingernail marks associated with a struggle, okay, singular thumb impression, contusions on each side of the neck, suggest a complete grasp. So they had two hands around his neck. Singular thumb impression. Contusions on each side of the neck suggest a complete grasp. Cranial bruising on the upper left side of his head. No ligature abrasions present. No latent fingerprints or skin detected. The pizza receipt clears Sarah? No, Sarah's not cleared. Passenger door was open. Who needed a ride? Well, somebody said they saw somebody in the passenger seat. Did Antonio touch the body in any way or just view it? Antonio? Antonio didn't see the body at all. Antonio did not see it at all. Let me see. Antonio was the first one there at the diner. Antonio said, I left home for the reunion at 5:45 p.m. I told my son Luis I would be home late because I planned to meet up with old friends at Dimitri's Taverna afterward. I saw Charlie at the reunion, but we didn't talk as much because we had seen each other earlier the day at the pharmacy. I left the reunion at about 9, maybe a little earlier. I was in the parking lot for a bit. I thought I saw Charlie drive off with someone, but I don't know for sure. I arrived at the diner too early. I was the first one there. I wanted to catch up more with everyone before I brought Sofaki home for Luis, but even Artie didn't show up for a while, and then I found out Charlie was dead. I don't know anything else. I'm sorry. Eliminate Antonio. Aura shook him. That's why the passenger door was open. He struggled. He hit his head on something. Sarah looks like she would date Gavin. He was hit on the left side. The passenger is the side, so he was killed in the car. Antonio drove his own car, right. Eliminate Antonio. What happens if we get it wrong? I don't know. They don't tell us. So the only thing they saw were his eyes had bled out. The only thing who saw dreaming? He ordered food for his wife and son. That's the receipt. Who ordered food for his wife and son? Tanya? Wife and son? Luis doesn't mention a wife. Eliminate Antonio? Alright. I'm going to eliminate Antonio, I think. Is everybody in agreement? So say we all. So should we eliminate it? They blacked out the credit card on the receipt. Where's Eric? Eric didn't come to do this. You'll throw your vote to Antonio now, but I'm still trying to figure out how Sarah's doesn't clear her. I'm wrong. He was hit in the left side. Somebody outside the car hit him. This would be fun on a jury. Bye-bye, Antonio. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, agree. Oh, boy, I get so scared doing this. Let me move the cat so you can see if we get a big... Come on. No, 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 no. No. How did that happen? I want to move the cat. That was weird, because normally I can't touch... That was so weird. You don't even get how weird that was. I'll just put it up like that. I was able to touch... How can I do that? I'm touching a screen. Oh, wait a minute. Am I... Oh, I'm sharing. I'm on share screen. Look. So when I share... Oh, that's something I didn't notice that. You guys don't even notice this, right? When I share the screen, I can control it over here and I don't have to go to my other monitor. You guys don't even appreciate that. You guys, okay. Where did I just... Somebody just said that in some case. What the heck was the case was that? Okay, so I should be able to click on it right here. Okay, watch. I'm going to click on it. I'm scared. Oh, we're wrong. We are freaking wrong. Oh, I didn't want to be wrong. We're wrong. Oh my gosh, we are wrong. All of us are wrong. We failed. Oh my gosh, we failed. We are terrible. Okay, now I'm lost. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You said no. Kathy, you said no. All right, so we failed. Okay, we're done. We failed. I didn't pick Antonio. Look at all the... Who is the husband? That's the dead person dreaming. Charlie. There's no way we can eliminate Artie. How could we eliminate Artie? Yeah, we can try again, but we're not going to have a perfect record now. Second episode, we already screwed it up. Subjected to peer pressure. Let's try someone else. Why? How can Sarah be eliminated? Tell me how Sarah can be eliminated. How could she be eliminated? We don't even know what the date for that pizza is. She doesn't even mention when it's from. Pull up the receipt. Okay. All right, let me see if I can find where I put that receipt. That was in the images, right? Go to Kingfisher. Hold on, I've got to put the password in here. It's driving me nuts. They should remember. Another thing, Gray, HuntAKiller, you should remember people's passwords. They shouldn't have to enter them every single time. And I'm so hungry right now because I hardly ate much dinner. Now we're talking about pizza and stuff like this. It's just making me nuts. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. Oh wait, here we go. This receipt was found in the McDonough home on the night of Charlie's death. Great, it was found on the night of Charlie's death, but we don't know if it was from the night before. How do we know it was from that night? Why doesn't it have a date on it? See, now I can't go over here and do what I used to do. I don't know, that one thing was really weird. I can't click on this and move this around. I have to go to my other monitor, but the other way I could. So weird. And how do we know for sure that's her signature? Someone could have forged it. No. If we don't deliver in 30 minutes or less, your order is free. But this doesn't jive with her story. Okay? Let's go over her statement again. This does not jive with it, okay, at all, because Sarah said... The last time I saw Charlie was a little before 6 on the night of the reunion. I wanted to go, but Maggie had come down with a nasty cold, so I decided to stay home. He gave me a quick peck on the cheek and then tucked in Maggie. He put Maggie to bed at 6 o'clock. He kissed her forehead and said, "Bye, Maggie, love you, I'll see you soon." She smiled and said, "Bye, Dad Pie," and went back to sleep, and then he left. I kept hearing that exchange over and over. I dreamt about it. It's so painfully ordinary, like Charlie should be walking through the door any minute. He should be picking up Maggie and spinning her around until they're both dizzy. He should be reenacting movies using stuffed animals and ridiculous voices. He was funny. Everyone always said it, but I wonder how many people told him directly. Did he know he made every room brighter by being in it? She doesn't say, but her text message doesn't say this, right? No. Maggie doesn't understand what's happening. She knows her daddy is gone, but then she says, "Sorry, I was home all night. We only have that one car. Nothing remarkable happened until I got a call from Aura and then the police. I just feel like I'm drifting, like this is some horrible dream. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and come downstairs to see Charlie and Maggie watching cartoons and eating cereal out of the same stupidly large bowl. But I won't. He's gone, just gone, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Please." It was delivered by 9:42. Okay. By 9:42, correct. And she signed for it. So you want to eliminate her? Order time, 9:12. They say they guarantee it by 30 minutes. We don't know, dude, bro. It doesn't say it. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have a date. So how do we know? This is hard, isn't it? Yeah, it is. There's no date. She had no car. She had no car. Isn't that odd that she has no car? He's a pharmacist. They have no car. She has no car. She has a child. She has to get around town. She has no car. No date is huge. I knew Andre K was a troll. So what are we doing? What do you want to do? I don't know. Oh boy. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy. Dropping everything. Okay. Where am I? I don't know. I thought Antonio was innocent. My second choice would be Sarah. Yeah, he's a troll, animal lover. You don't want trolls. They live in a 70s style basement with horrible carpeting and a lava lamp. Okay, let's see now. Just do a quick recap on everyone. Okay. Can we get rid of this receipt? Definitely don't eliminate Susan the vet. No, we're not. Definitely not doing that. Nope. 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 All right. Wait a second. I don't want. Okay. There we go. So Robin is the jilted girlfriend, okay, who wrote this letter on February 13th, my son's birthday, 1998, to Charlie in their senior year of high school, professing her undying love for him. This is the 5th time trying to write this, so fingers crossed it actually turns out right this time. Today I realized what I want the rest of my life to look like. Don't freak out. I promise this is a good thing. So she sounds like she's erratic because she says, don't freak out. I promise this is a good thing. And then she says, it's pretty clear that my parents will need me to take care of the farm sometime soon. They aren't young and I'm the only kid. It's hard, but I'm good at the work. I'm all right knowing that I have made a future of long days and dirt under my nails. They talk about nails here. He had nails in his shoulder, right? That's just the way my life is going. And then there's you, your eyes, your smile, how you squeeze my fingers when you hold my hand. So proud of you and your acceptance into UC. But when I try to think of my life, I can't imagine you not in it. So she is obsessed with him. That's not true. I can, but it hurts to think about it. I'm not going to be stupid and say we've never fought. You've made bad decisions, and I always lose my temper. Bad decisions like marrying that darn Sarah. Okay? And I always lose my temper. We're not perfect, but the past is the past, and we're too good together to let stupid mistakes get in our way. Today I thought about what could be our early mornings in the far-off future when I come back in from milking the cows to make you fresh eggs and coffee. And one day, there will maybe even be kids to tell, your mom and me fell in love in high school, lifelong sweethearts, like it's a movie. So she had delusions of grandeur. I love you so much that I have to shut my eyes so tight, and when I open them, I see stars. Yeah, it's closing your eyes so tight. I love you so much I can barely breathe. That's how I know codependency is in my no. That's how I know what I need the rest of my life to look like. Promise me that my future will have you in it. All my love forever, Robin, XOXO. P.S. When I got home, I listened to Jules' morning song over and over and over. It's track 6 on your mix. CM and RD forever. How was the victim dressed? Who said that? Sharon? The victim was dressed in a brown tweed jacket, a white collared shirt, a pair of khakis, brown dress shoes, one white sock, one gray sock, blue and white striped boxer briefs. And let's read Robin's statement again. She gave a very short statement to the police. I didn't see Charlie much during the reunion. I tried looking for him after it ended, but I couldn't find him. Well, I figured he left right away to go to Dimitri's, or maybe he wanted to stop by his house beforehand. I'm not sure. There was some time before we were all supposed to meet up, so I went home to rest a little and freshen up. See, she's sketchy. I got to Dimitri's at about 10 past 10 o'clock, so she cannot be eliminated. Gavin came in after me, so he can't be eliminated. And Nita after him. She can't be eliminated. Nick was pretty late, which I found weird. Can't be eliminated. I thought he'd come early to help his parents, but then again, I didn't really think about what everyone had planned to do. I mean, between the reunion and the diner, I thought I'd see Charlie again in an hour or so. You know, sorry, I wish I could be of more help. I guess it is going to be Sarah then. Right? Eliminate Sarah. All right. I don't know why we can click on this one and we can't click on the other one. No, see, now I can't do it anymore. Look, I don't know why I could do that before. Now it doesn't work. Okay, here we go. Sarah? No. This is not Harley Dilly. This shouldn't be that. This says HuntAKiller, doesn't it? What? This is HuntAKiller. We're going to do Mark Severs later. Okay, it should say HuntAKiller. What do you want to do? Sarah? Sarah, anyone? No? Kathy says no, Sarah? No to Sarah? The letter was recent or a long time ago, from 1998, from when they were seniors in high school. But he married his other high school sweetheart, Sarah. Eliminate Sarah? Everybody's saying yes. Do it. Not yet. Not yet. Kathy says no. Why? Why not Sarah? Let's have a reason. Who could we do it? If it's not Sarah, we can't. She seems suspect somewhat, but we don't have anything on her. We need a reason. You animal lover, you're going to bed? Good night. Is this a death penalty case? I don't know. I don't know. So maybe she's over him now. No, but she still doesn't have an alibi. Do it. She didn't have a car. Don't overthink. Eliminate Sarah. Okay. We're right. We're right. Oh boy, that was scary. But we still failed. We don't have a clean record now. Sarah was detailed in her statement and she signed a search waiver for the PI in episode 1, which helps her credibility. Her cooperation makes it unlikely that she would have committed the murder. Means. It is unclear if Sarah has the means to have killed Charlie. Opportunity. Sarah was likely not at the murder scene at the time of Charlie's death, around 9:37 p.m., because she was at home receiving a pizza delivery and had no transportation. In her statement, she says she was watching their daughter all night and that she and Charlie only have one car. She does not mention the pizza delivery in her statement, but the receipt on Deviant Tracker indicates that she was home to receive the delivery. The facts are supported by, well, they didn't have a date. Crime scene description, episode 1, corroborates that the car Charlie died in was registered in his name. Antonio's statements corroborates that Charlie left the reunion with someone else in his car, meaning it had to be someone who attended the reunion. Delivery receipt corroborates that Sarah made an order at 9:12 and signed for the order in person. Per the fine print of the receipt, she received the delivery at her house less than or exactly 30 minutes from the order time. Based on this information, Sarah can be eliminated as a suspect at this time. Who will be eliminated next? Find out in episode 3. It was the statement that got you? You voted no again. LOL. So we finished another episode. Yay! Yay! We've still been able to figure it out. So let me put all of this into the one box, the other box. Hang on. So I keep this nice and neat. This is this one. So this is, hang on, I'm just trying to organize this stuff. I am going to open a new, I'm going to go with a new live so that we keep this separate. And then we'll just talk about Mark Severs and for a little bit and any news on Harley. And then they found a woman today too. Let me see here. What is this? This is Okay, this goes in this one. I'm just gonna get all this stuff away, because Michelle, the receipt was dodgy though. Yeah, it was. It was dodgy. Hi, Doug Parker. So guys, we completed our mission. They need to add a date. They do. Doug Parker journal. We will. We'll look if there's any more journal of Mr. Sievers, who was in court sporting a beard and trying to germinate some hair in the back of his head. Let me put my evidence back in these bags. They try to throw us off. Don't overthink it. Yeah. I'm looking for that pizza too. I wish I could just order some pizza. Okay, but everything's closed. All right. Put this in here. This in here. Class ring. Pictures. Robin. Jilted. Okay. Envelope. In case we need any of this for the next episodes. They're going to send us all the episodes, so. All right, HuntAKiller. That was fun. You're an alternate juror. Okay. That was fun. I think it's a lot more fun playing it together like this than I would have just playing it by myself in my living room. I think it's much better playing it together. I wish they'd have a few more interactive features in order to play it together. But, all right, so Dial, my son, they're closed. It's 2 in the morning. Those good boys are in bed with their little teddy bears. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to close this one out so we keep it, and I'm going to be 10 minutes and open up a new one. No pizza. All right, let me see how I can. But everybody, if you're leaving us, otherwise come back for the next episode. Take care. I'll see you then. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the moderators and Spicy Italian. Okay, let me see how I get rid of this. I get rid of this. Okay, and now I end this. And I'll see you all in a few minutes.